On this from Qusai Aljamous, who is a financial analyst. He joins me here in the studio. Now, we know that investors are spooked by the coronavirus, Qusai, but can you break down the sectors that are really hurting right now and what's driving it?
Primarily, the energy sector was hit badly today, and you can see many companies that they were down by 60%, 50%, 40%, and very few companies like down 10%. But majority of the companies, you can say like above 50% down. This is very bad for the oil companies in the United States. So the announcement of Saudi Arabia to cut their prices for oil, and at the same time their determination to increase their output, I believe it sent a very strong message to the markets, and we are waiting also for Russian markets to open tomorrow. We don't know how the Russian markets will react to the oil market. In the United States, it was very bad. And the other sectors, you can talk about the financials in the second place. The financials were hit also badly, but generally when you see that the Dow Jones and the S&P and all the indicators, they are down by 8%, and there was like halt for 15 minutes, because you know when you reach like 7% decline, so there will be halt. If it is 13%, there will be another one, and if it is 20, the market will close. So it was a very bad day for the global markets, actually.
Right. Trump has announced major economic measures. The one thing that he has been staking his re-election on is the fact that the U.S. has a very strong economy. He mentioned in the press conference not too long ago that the coronavirus outbreak is something that has blindsided the world. Even with major economic measures, first of all, what do you think, I guess, that announcement is going to be made on Tuesday in a press conference. What do you think that those measures will be, and will they be enough?
You know, you are trying to treat a health problem with like economic solution. If there was a person was hit by a car and he's bleeding, and then you give him $100 and tell him, okay, thank you, and you don't take him to hospital. But of course, there's a big challenge from, you know, coronavirus. Nobody can catch it, and it's now spreading over the world. And I see many videos and many pictures. They are horrible, you know, and frightening. But from the perspective of the economic, you know, initiative from President Trump, I believe he's serious in that. But the people in the United States and the consumers, they don't need only the tax cut or the payroll tax cut. I think they are worried about the virus, and they need more, you know, initiatives towards the health and the protection. I believe the markets may react positively, temporarily, for the measures, but generally speaking, it's about tax cuts.
So the motivation might be to recoup what the markets have lost. Just quickly, one more question before we go. When we look at the oil prices, President Trump said that was something that Americans should be happy about. But what does it honestly mean for consumers that there is quite a significant drop in oil prices?
Yeah, of course, this is an advantage for the consumer, but the consumer should not be factored only. But you know, the companies that they are now on the edge and approaching the bankruptcy if the oil prices will continue declining, and this is bad for the shale companies in the United States. So you know, this is not easy. If the companies will close their doors, and we will see like many people out of job market. So it's not like a short, you know, sight or a very short distance, just looking to the consumer pocket and how they spend for, you know, their cars and the gas, you know, prices.
Right, right. Yeah. Well, I think you raised the best point of all, which is that, you know, it's a health concern at this point. That is the biggest overarching thing, although having a very big economic impact. Qusai Aljamous, thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.